Hello folks, and welcome to another JP Ceratosaurus review with me, JP Ceratosaurus, and today we will be having a look at this guy, Tim Murphy, from the JP Series 1 toy line. We don't have the packaging unfortunately, and I don't have his capture gear. I have got this little Brachiosaurus that came with him. I don't have the capture gear either for the Brachiosaurus. Well, probably do have both the gear and the little cage for the Brachiosaurus, but that'll be in my mother's loft or attic for you Americans. Yeah, let's have a quick look at Tim, and then we'll move on to the Brachiosaurus. Doesn't look like Tim that we see in the film at all, but it was cool to get a figure of a kid nonetheless. For some reason Tim needs to be armed and ready with a bandolier. God knows what's in all those little pockets. I like to imagine sweets, or knowing Tim, little cards with dinosaur information. He's got on his white and blue shirt there, he's got his visitor's pass showing quite clearly there, and all the Jurassic Park figures had those, and it was quite a nice little identifier, made it easy. Yeah, there's not much to say about this really. You can see it, the brown shorts, white top, white shoes. I mean, it's a pretty good figure. It doesn't look anything like Tim that we see in the films, but it does the job. It was a good little toy at the time, and yeah, I quite enjoy him anyway, and it's good to let him get eaten by the bull T-Rex. Haha. Quick look at this guy, the Brachiosaurus. Now, you can probably see there's only faint remains of the JP logo there, has rubbed off. I do actually have about 3 of this Brachiosaurus, so when I get the other 2, maybe we'll look back at it just to see the logo. But these were one of my favourites because they, as a child, my favourite was the Brachiosaurus, just the sheer size of it. These were the only Brachiosaurus toys we had for years until the Jurassic Park 3 one, which isn't the best, but it was a Brachiosaurus, so I was happy. But we did have these, so I had 3 of these, a little pack of baby Brachiosaurus. I think it's a good overall figure, and I mean they didn't cheap out on the little ones either. The paint jobs were always pretty good. This is simple, it's just grey with a lighter grey / white sort of coloration underneath. But it did the job for me. It always made me quite happy. And actually, something I didn't notice until fairly recently was if you look really close, and I think you can see it in the light there, he is a bit darker on the top, on top of his back and along his neck there, which is really cool. I'm really pleased with that, and like I say, I hadn't noticed it before. Not a huge amount of detail in the face, but it was just a baby one that comes with the figure, so yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. Like I say, he is missing capture gear. Comes with a little red, not hook, like a snare, I guess, to catch the baby Brachiosaurus around the neck and just get some control of it. He also has a little cage to put the Brachiosaurus in. They're both pretty good little props. Probably some of the better bits of gear to come with the figures, actually. Yeah. Overall, because he doesn't look like the film one, I could only really give it a 3.5. I do like him though. I think it's a good little pair of figures. Some of my favourites. Camera problems. Right, now that's out of the way. Yeah, just like I say, wrapping this up. They're a good set of figures. The capture gear that comes with them is really good. If you Google this figure, you'll probably find the capture gear really quick. Like I say, it works really well, and I can see Timmy if he had to use capture gear to get a little Brachiosaurus. It's realistic enough for me. Yeah, they're great little figures. I've always had a lot of fun with these two as a kid. And still now, but for now they'll be going on my display shelf. Yeah, so as I say, that's a solid 3.5 for these guys, and until next time, we'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe. Goodbye.